By the way, my name is Vijay. I'm co-founder and CEO of Aurean Technologies. What is Aurean? Aurean in Latin means gold. So I'm not in the business of making and selling gold, by the way. I'm in the business of making technology that makes gold for the customers. So what I mean by gold for the customers is money. So money in, more money out. So what we really do is we build automated trading algorithms. There is this market hypothesis that says market is always efficient. We in Aurean Technologies don't believe that hypothesis is true. If that hypothesis is true, there cannot be a day where you have like 10% increase or 20% increase or even 100% increase in the rally in the market, like for the stocks like GME and stuff like that. So we want to get into finding anomalies in the market. And we find those anomalies in the market by having mathematical models behind the scene. We have our foundation starts with multiple academic researchers that have been done with decades of experience from different doctoral professors. And also we have our own in-ground, in-team research. We start with the research, and then we blend that mathematical models into AI, and we apply those strategies. So when we find those anomalies in the market, and we have like more and more anomalies compounded together, we blend that into different verticals like futures, cryptos, equities, and options, right? And that gives us a very good risk-adjusted returns. And that product will eventually be deployed into different B2B and B2C customers. And the B2B customers are small hedge funds who are mostly manual. And we have CTA firms and small retailers and institutes. And B2C customers are like direct investors like you. And currently, we are in the process of building the strategy. We are halfway through. Like when I say halfway through, we are combining like almost like multiple strategies. It's the multi-factor strategies in place. And we are about to finish the strategies in next couple of months. And we are going to deploy that money. I'll deploy the strategies into our own money starting January. And we are planning to launch this in next 6 months. And I hope to come back and talk numbers in the next ATEA convention. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Kumaravel Perumal-Sami. I'm a gastroenterologist from Lancaster, California. It's a different experience for me to speak in front of an entrepreneurial conference. What I'm going to present, having a busy gastroenterology practice, patients often come to me asking for nutritional counseling or asked to be referred to a dietitians. I realized there is a gap in access to the ancillary providers in the outpatient ecosystem. The outpatient ecosystem in healthcare, as the panelist was talking, the healthcare is very fragmented and access to care is very challenging. In an acute settings, in the hospital settings or in Kaiser or some systems, you have everything connected. But in the outpatient system, it's all very fragmented. I spoke to my colleagues, all my patients are asking for access to the ancillary dietitians. How do you see? And they expressed the same frustration. That led to Nuehee, a first of its kind health tech company, providing access to the ancillary providers by credential, through the practices and medical clinics. Let me play a video that can explain.
Nuehee is changing the way medical practices and patients experience healthcare. It's a platform that simplifies adding additional services like dietitian and nutritionist consultants to doctors' offices and healthcare centers. This is especially valuable for people managing chronic conditions such as diabetes, obesity, CKD, and heart disease. You see, usually, it's tough for clinics to hire these specialists. They either don't have enough space, money, or time. Nuehee solves this by connecting your patients with these expert service providers online. Clinics using Nuehee can expand their service offerings and, in turn, increase their revenue by offering these covered services. Another standout feature is the ability to blend seamlessly into the clinic's existing systems. It works smoothly with current billing and insurance processes, making it a hassle-free addition to any practice. The platform is also designed to be flexible, with a scalable roster of ancillary providers. There are no hidden fees or upfront costs, making it an attractive option for practices looking to expand their services with minimal risk and zero financial strain. Did we mention how easy Nuehee is to use? Patients don't have to go through the trouble of finding the right dietitian, scheduling an appointment, and traveling to see them. With Nuehee, the whole process is done virtually at the comfort of their home, making healthcare convenient and accessible. So, if you're a clinic or doctor, check out Nuehee. It could be just what you need to give better care to your patients.
We have a live platform. We have more than 10 to 12 customers already using it. We are ready to scale up. More than the customers, what we are focused on is the customer success, addressing the...
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Fine.
My name is Ilampar Kuppuswamy. I'm here to demo our product, Rosterly.io, an AI platform to automate operations for your IT staffing business. Okay. So in any business, money flow is very, very important, right? So you need to get paid by customers on time. You need to pay your employees on time. Also, you need to pay your vendors on time, right? So in order to maintain the money flow, you need to run your operations very, very effectively. Otherwise, it is some of the challenges in running that operations, especially the IT flow, IT staffing businesses. You rely on client-approved timesheets to generate invoice and also to pay your employees. And also, you rely on that same timesheets to receive the vendor invoice from your vendor and convert it into the customer invoice, right? But you end up chasing a lot of times, getting the timesheets from your employees and validating them, taking the hours manually and inputting into your bookkeeping software and the payroll software, which is error-prone and time-consuming process. Okay, and also you will spend hours and hours of time in reconciliation at the end of the year for the taxing purpose, right? And last but not the least, you will not have all the data at one place where you can calculate your profitability and margin, right? Right now, the data are stored across multiple places, either in QuickBooks or a bookkeeping software or a payroll software, right? So can we go to the next slide, please?
Yes, sir.
So we have a solution for that. Please, next slide, please. It's called Rosterly.io. So we automate the invoice So we have go to the next slide. Sorry. Okay. So in the IT staffing business, we have 3 streams of workflow. One is the time and material, the other one is a cop to cop, and then the fix a bit, right? In the time and material, most of your employees works on a W2 basis where they go deployed it in the end client, and you rely on their client approved timesheets, right? So you take the timesheets. Then what our solution will do is we will send a magic link to your employees, ask the employee to submit the timesheets. That AI-powered solution will parse any kind of timesheets, take the data and present it to them in the format and ask them to approve it. Once it is approved, we will take the data and create the invoice based on the master data we created in the software, and that will be sitting in the queue, okay, where your operations admin can go and create your invoice in your bookkeeping software on one click, okay? That is the first stream. The second stream is the corp to corp, where you receive vendor invoice and corresponding timesheets in a mail. Check. So our solution will parse the data using AI, separate the invoice and the timesheets, look into the hours and also the timesheet data, validate it, then create an invoice based on the master data for your customer and put it into the smart queue where your operational assistant will go and click your invoice on a one click. Okay.